Google Digital Skills for Africa offers over 40 free.
What's up, everybody? So it's already 1 minute into my interview. My name is Stassen, and welcome to my live interview. I'm going to tell you what got me to do this interview, but just before I get to the interview, so I put on some background music. I've got this banner in my back that is a Herbalife banner. I'm not sure I can get the whole banner in, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And I'm going to be very relaxed with this, because this is like being in an interview and seeing that nobody interviews me and I don't get to be interviewed. I can interview myself. So I thought, seeing that I'm going to be interviewed, I might as well interview myself live and see maybe there's some content that will interest some people. And today's interview is about blood donation, blood donation, blood donation, blood donation, no donation. But before I gonna go into blood donation, I just want to welcome everybody seeing this for the first time, or maybe you've seen it for the 40th time, because this is the first one. And before I go into the interview, I just wanted to say thank you for this app that I'm using. It's a Prism app. Let me just go into this. It's an app by Prism. Let me just move it. Oh, it's too late. Okay, so you can see there at the top. There we go. It's an app by Prism. Okay, and it's a great app. It's a very cool app. There's quite a few things that you can do with this app, and as I go and play with this app, I will get more familiarized with it. It's not the best of camera quality, but I assume it's got a lot to do with my phone. I've got a Samsung A52. I'm not sure if the camera would make a huge difference, but it doesn't really matter. It's not about the camera. So that is some of the first interview. The first interview went and gave a Prism app a thumbs up, because thumbs up, guys are great. And then about the next apps, the next interviews, I'm not sure how often I'm going to have an interview. Maybe I should have an interview every single day, maybe every 5 days, maybe every now and again. If something interesting popped up, like my hair, I'm going to talk about my hair as well, because a lot of people thought I was bald. That's how many times I shaved my hair. And now I'm going into my curlies again, so I'm excited about that. So I said the video rating of this app, I would probably call it a 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10, probably. And then this interview is going to be about blood donation. The next interview is going to be about the 10-day marathons that everybody hypes up and speaks about. So that won't take too long. I will probably do that that interview tomorrow. And the whys, the results, and the next steps about the 10-day marathons, what people are getting so excited about, and what has happened in our ones, just to give some feedback on that as well. And then the next interview, guys, I'm super excited about, is an interview that I'm going to have with myself regarding a seminar that was done by my pastor, Pastor Aiden Jeffries from CRC in Cape Town. And that was last week, Thursday. What is the day? Today's the 4th. It was the 30th, was our first day. Yes, my certificate was signed on the 30th of September. And the seminar was Born to Prosper. I'm going to interview myself for that. I'm very stoked. I'm really, really excited about that one. But now, before I get into getting started with this interview, which is not going to be long, guys, I'm just going to talk about blood donation and my interview on it. If somebody had to interview me, which I thought was going to happen, and it didn't happen, I was very upset about that. I'll get to that in a moment. But here's the thing. The background music is something I'm playing live from my YouTube. This is actually running to my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to get it to run to YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to share it on my Facebook, and I'm also going to share it on my Instagram. Okay, and I will load all those things because I've got all these cool things that I can put on here. Look at this, man. Look at this. How freaking cool is this? So, welcome. You are live with Marco. And what are you talking? Look at that. Look at that. So I can put my subscription in there. I can put all my different channels in there. So I'm very excited about this. I'm going to learn how it goes. But before I go into that, guys, I just want to say the following things. This is 100% live. So whatever I record here, it will not be edited if it's not live like this. If it's skew, it's because I put it skew for you to watch it skew. Okay, I can turn it around and change it, but it's not about that. It's about live video, the live music in the background. My dogs are lying on the floor here. So if they get excited, they're going to jump up, start barking, go through the door. So the background noises are not all made up. It is all live. If the camera jumps, it's because they ran into the tripod. And I'm sitting in my garage, okay? It's my garage office. I'm not going to go around and show videos. I can do a few things. There the dogs are going to go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to have to change things now. Just a second. There we go. Open for the door, please. Yes. Okay. Right, so that was real background noises from the dogs because it is Monday and it's time for the bin to be collected. So I'm cool about everything with the background noises. I'm cool with the interruptions. I'm cool with the dogs barking, with the doors opening. I'm cool with people not knowing that I'm in the interview, walking into the door. I'm cool with the fact that I say, sorry guys, just give me a second. Yes, no problem. So I'm cool with all the real-time interruptions. I'm cool with that, you know. If you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. And if I do get sidetracked, however, I'm not always cool with that, but I'll do try to stick to my program. I do have my own program that I write because if I've been interviewing a person, I would like to know the certain questions that I would want that person to answer if I've got certain questions. And then in the other side, I would also like to not waste their time unless I ask them, just give me your overview of something in a short period of time, whatever the case may be. So yeah, my first interview is about blood donation. So I went to the blood bank and first things first, when I do interviews, I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to try to lie about things. I'm not going to postpone things. And I will tell you guys, it all started with this weekend's Born to Prosper. It's not the start, but that was just a cherry on top of everything. So when you go and interview a person, if I interview a person, I would expect that person to be very truthful to the interview. Otherwise, I can interview almost a dummy. So if I interview myself, I would expect myself to be as truthful as you possibly can, even if it's sometimes hard and to struggle to suck a tablet, or if I have to choke over something, you know, then I have to choke over something. But that is what I think a real live interviews would like to be. You know, if I go and interview somebody on a certain topic, I would love that person to be as truthful and as honest as they possibly can. So let's just go and put that in there because I think it is now time. I love this. Okay, look at that. So Marco's live interview for episode 1. I'm excited about that, man. This can be a lot of things opening up for me. This can also be a door that just shuts in my face very, very quickly. Who knows? At this point in time, I'll pray this into existence. So I don't think if God opens up any door that anybody else can shut it. So, but then I also have to understand sometimes I go and I pray my will, not your will, God, my will. And then it's not God's will. Then when the door shuts, I can't cry. It's because maybe the door was never intended to open in the first place. So let me just say that as well. I just want to mention this, guys. I'm going to speak a lot about my faith. I am a reborn Christian. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of Jesus Christ. I'm the man of the Holy Spirit. So if that falls in there and you feel uncomfortable, you know, you're welcome. Everybody always say this, you're welcome to move along. But I'm not going to stand still or deny anything in my faith, because everything I do regarding myself, regarding my Herbalife business, I'm also a Herbalife Independent distributor, a Herbalife Independent member. Let me just put that in there as well. so that you guys are aware of that I am independent. This has got nothing to do with the company Herbalife. I'm an independent person. But this interview has got nothing to do with Herbalife. This interview has got nothing to do with the fact that I'm introducing myself to the church or anything. I'm just saying this is the borderlines that I'm not going to walk away from. I will always stay in this borderlines. And then truth, if I don't want to answer a question, I will not ask that question. If I don't want myself to answer that question, I will not ask that question. Okay, but I'm going to be as truthful as I possibly can. So let me just take this off because this is tra-la-la, and my first interview intro was 11 minutes and 12 seconds. Can you believe it? I hope that people stayed around this long to watch the interview. So here goes the interview, and guys, I'm going to try to be all done within 15 minutes of my time. So the interview is about blood donation. I made a decision to go donate blood, went to the blood bank, and decided that I'm going to give blood. I haven't done the blood thing forever. I've never done it. I've never gave blood prior to the decision of I want to. I had it in the back of my mind so many times, but for the mere fact that I was morbidly obese, I wish I have a photo here. I don't, and I will have that photo in. There's the photo I can put in. It's about the blood bank. So that was the first encounter with the blood bank. I was on my way, and I took this photo. And the reason I took this photo is I will never ever have the opportunity to be the first time ever. I will not have the opportunity to say this is the first time ever that I gave blood. Okay, now I'm 48, turning 49 in a couple of days time, couple of months time, 2 months time. But I'm still 48, and in 48 years I've never given blood. I've looked through the blood brochure now. Okay, and it can be between 16 and 75. Guys, make notes, 16 and 75. Now, I'm making this all very important so that you understand what my excitement is all about. So then I went inside, and I had to go take a selfie with me and my nurse that is prepping me for, I think this was the blood pressure. They did the blood pressure there. So I'll ask you a couple of questions. Be as truthful as you possibly can. If you feel afraid or you feel shy that that you said something on that piece of paper that you documented that wasn't truthful, they give you a piece of paper afterwards that you can find and say, listen man, take my blood off. This is, please, I wasn't truthful. But be as truthful as you possibly can. So then I went through and they got this needle in my arm. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, was this needle big. It was almost like a fork that they put into your arm. But here's the fun part. That wasn't even so. I really, guys, I say it with all honesty, I say it with all respect, I was so pumped up. My adrenaline was so high just by sitting there and asking them to take photos, man. I'm excited. I even got this photo. This is my first photo with me with my needle in my arm, giving 450 milliliters of blood. 450 milliliters, it's not even a fifth of your blood. They take about 500 ml. Because of the 450, they do take 50 ml, 3 bags of 50 ml. And that is for testing, just to make sure that everything is clean and make sure that the next person that's going to get your blood, guys, this is what it's about. It's not about you feeling good about you giving something. It's about 3 people that you can potentially save their lives. That's what it's about. I am so chuffed that I can go every 56 days. I actually asked them to send me a reminder every 56 days to come and share my blood. And the reason for that is I can save people's lives, just like someday I might be depending on somebody else's lives. So I was very excited about that. They even gave me a gift bag, man. I got a bag. I got this bag. It's a cooler bag from them. A very cool cooler bag. Hulle gee jou sommer koek en tea daar. They had some cool drinks and some savories to eat there. And did you get any reward, any financial reward or anything? No, there was no financial reward. There was absolutely no financial reward. But I can tell you something, guys. The way I felt in my heart, the way my heart felt afterwards, sharing that somebody can potentially be saved, it was overwhelming. It was really, really overwhelming. And then I walked out that door and I was expecting an interview where somebody would hold a mic. I was so not cool that I don't have a mic. I should get myself a mic for this. I felt that somebody was going to have a mic and say, man, Marco, give us your thought on how was your first time giving blood. I was so ready to give a full 15-minute statement on why people should give blood. I was pumped up and there was nobody. And that got myself to this point where I was getting myself ready to do the interviews with myself, for myself, and by myself. So next time I might have somebody else, but this is heads up to part 1. And once again, heads up to Prism for the app. And for this application, guys, I'm telling you, my rating goes out. Where's my rating thing? I've got a rating thing as well. I've got that rating thing. My personal rating for now. My personal rating for now for this application would be definitely a 5, up the top 5 out of 10. Meaning I haven't tried any applications other than Prism. I might not even go to anything other than Prism. I might just look at settings, a few settings that I can change on my phone regarding the video. But besides that, heads up, thumbs up for Western Cape Blood Transfusion Blood Bank at N1 City. The staff was amazing. People, the guys are really, really putting you at ease. They're really taking you through a nice journey and thanking you. Like, you can really feel the gratitude from the people at the Western Cape Sports, Western Cape Sports Institution, Western Cape Sports Bank in N1 City. So thank you to them. And thank you for watching this interview. If you liked it, please pop a thumbs up. Do pop in for my next interview. Next interview to be announced. I do think it will possibly be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So thank you for everybody watching, and put your comment down below. Have an awesome day and talk to you guys soon.